That is right. It's time to conquer the world. What's going on, guys? Jurassic here. Today we are back with the Jurassic World Evolution 3. Last time we have unleashed the raptors inside of our park. They seem to be doing happy-ish inside of their enclosure. Even the goats are just able to roam around without having any repercussions. But today, our goal is to get more carnivores. We need more teeth. Request contract. So we need to make a profit of at least 145,000 per minute. Achieve 27% appeal, or increase the knowledge of the Lystrosaurus genome by 50%. But I feel like the Lystrosaurus, I mean, we kind of want to be moving towards like more dinosaurs anyway, so we may as well grab that one. Currently we have 0%, so hopefully we can actually find something for them. So you, expedition map. Ooh, Edmontosaurus, that'll be a cool one too. Dillos. Corey, we don't really care too much about. Depleted, so we can't do that. Compies. I feel like compies are always fun, but they're so short. Galliomimus, alright, so we'll do this. So we need to have 2. So, Mr. Wilward, you're on your own. Huh. Alright, so view the fossils. Let's see here. I definitely did the wrong species. Okay, so let's go ahead and extract all of that. 3, so we don't have that. So Lindsay and Rivera. We'll go and start you on the task. Okay, so it'll be the cogwheel. So we're looking for one that has at least another 4. I mean, you're 4 out of 7, 2, 3. So 2, so we'll confirm her. Then I think we're going to have to train them, which no staff center. Okay, so we can figure out how to build the staff center. We'll be able to get her up to 7. It looks like we have a total of 13 now, though. So is that enough to research what we need? Scientists are busy, but good news is we have just enough once everyone's actually free. So after they get us our fossils, we should be good to go. Research that, we'll be able to send them off to the correct dig site. Let's see here. What about you, buddy? We haven't really checked on you much. Looking for food. Everything else seems content. Let's see, I'm pretty sure they have a friendly profile too. Yeah, so they can be with Ankles, Ceratopsid, Ankylosaurids, Hadrosaurids, Pachy, and Stego, but we cannot actually have... Breeding chance is very low.
I have some rather incredible news. Dr. Baldera will be joining DIN full-time, and with his breeding expertise and our brilliant park management skills, the sector representatives have offered their support as well. There is just one uncharacteristically quiet voice left. Dr. Malcolm?
I'm sure this is going to shock you, but I'm still skeptical. I mean, what you've done here is impressive, but, you know, haven't we walked this path of good intentions before? At the same time, I'm nothing if not wildly curious, and if there's one thing that ambitious projects need, it's a voice of reason. So, here I am.
Well, sounds like everyone's pretty much on board. Din has hope, and I won't have to sleep in my nephew's basement. Fantastic! All right, don't keep me waiting. Where are we heading next?
Wait. Did I pick the right dinosaur even though it showed a different picture? Because it definitely showed a long neck. Clark County. Got us a whole new park. Nevada. Welcome to Clark County.
In Spanish, the meadows.
Look at the birds.
It brings to mind peaceful, rolling pastures and verdant land. But what we get are greedy opportunists rolling the dice on displaying prehistoric animals in sorely lacking enclosures. But then, aren't you also taking a gamble? will you be able to get this site not just functional, but ethical? Roll up, place your bets, and good luck. You know, if you believe in that sort of thing.
Dr. Malcolm, the correct word is
I
profitable.
was expecting glitz, glamour, and maybe a night on the town, huh? But that'll teach me for being optimistic. What was this place again?
I believe that the original owner called it a prehistoric playland or some such. The new owner, our client, wants us to take better care of these animals.
And I bet they're expecting some impressive profits given the Vegas adjacent real estate. Oh, I have a good feeling about this.
Alright, so we're gonna need to start with a lot. So amenities per minute, number of flying reptiles, infrastructure maintenance, number of different species. Pterosaurs are already on site, so that's good. Existing infrastructure damage, limited shelters allowed. Okay, so start off probably with a ranger post, right?
Land's crisis manager. She was a big name at Jurassic Park and Jurassic World until they went under, catastrophically. But I'm sure that had nothing to do with you, Lily. Nothing at all.
Thank you, Cabot. And hello, everyone. Now, our most pressing task is to get these animals recontained, which means repairing that aviary. Unless we want those high flyers to escape to the bright lights of the city, of course.
This thing is ginormous compared to the other ones. Does it actually, like, do more, though? Or is it just for cool looks? I mean, the size of this facility, we may as well, like, put it over here on the edge of the map. Because we're going to have a long road anyways. Like, yeah, that's way too large. So if we can, like, curve it in. And something like that. Because it doesn't really matter how we have the roads connected, as long as they're connected, though. Although, well, this is a community building, so this is where some of the pathing might be a little odd. I'm wondering, like, each of these different roads, can they just, like, connect into each other, like here? I'm not sure why that is. Obviously, it's like a whole custom building, though, so that's probably has something to do with the nature of that. What are you? Okay, so environmental issues, so we don't have to worry about you. Power. Let's do a backup generator. Obviously, we're going to need some power over here. This is going to be our maintenance unit. Looks like the facility is good, so we can just store this dude, like, over in the corner. Power distribution. Okay, so we have subsurface buildings. So let's see. We should be able to connect those to pylons. I don't know if we have access to the pylons yet, though. We do not. But you know what? The facility should be online technically. So we have a medical facility. So that's good to go. We need a maintenance post center to cover all the infrastructures. So let's go back inside of the operations. Maintenance post. So we get one there. And then this is sort of off to the side anyways, but may as well have that. So we have no maintenance team, so I went to that deal. Maintenance team, you. Alright, so both of them have patrols already. So we need to use maintenance team to repair all the aviaries. We also probably should get working on a capture team. So one thing to keep in mind if you're going to be using that community creation, you need to be a little bit further away from the edge or else it won't actually let you drive through it. So let's get all of you repaired. Now, how are we going to move all the animals inside? That's a good question.
Say, it's especially good to see you again, Kira.
You two know each other, huh?
Lily was a mentor for me. She gave me my first opportunities in paleo curation.
And you walked away from those opportunities with a copy of my contacts database. in your pocket. She was a cunning young raptor even then.
Yes, well, I learned from the best. But let's just focus on recontaining the escaped flying reptiles.
Choose a contract. Increase the dinosaur's population to 10. Achieve an average dinosaur comfort satisfaction of 80. Research large herbivore. Dig site 2 at the science center. I think we were already doing that on the other place. We may as well grab that one. Alright, so transport you into the closure. I guess it'll automatically sort through like the air. It's like we have 11 total dinosaurs here, so that probably would have been a better choice. Although, the thing is, we have flying animals anyways. We're going to have to reach their proper needs so they don't destroy the pin. So that's sort of like a given to automatically have it as like a free contract. You're flying the wrong direction. The pin's behind you. Yeah, poor little guy is just flopping in the wind. If they drop it into the hatchery and then it like goes back inside the pin that way? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so good news is it does have food. Comfort level is 80. So let's see. So operations, we need to have... No. Ranger post. We not actually place it there, but we should be able to have it kind of close by. So assign that dude. Metavan. And may as well assign the capture team too.
Looking good. But if this place is gonna hit the jackpot, we'll need these animals to be visible to our guests. And we should make it clear that the park's under new management with some stylish scenery too.
Oh, yeah. What's a sideshow without the show, after all?
Okay, so we're going to have to do a whole bunch of research here. So do we actually have a research facility?
All those old structures that were on the site when we got here don't exactly shout high-end establishment. Remember, you can demolish anything you don't like or dress it up with some lovely scenery items. Do a good job and I might hire you to revitalize my porch.
Alright, there we go. So we need roads. So we'll have to get a whole new set of scientists again. You research, you... Okay, so we don't actually have that done yet, but the main thing is going to be recruit a scientist. So we're going to want to have the best in the industry. Aviary, there we go. All right, so we need 5 different science. So that, start the task. There's not really too many buildings though, so probably like inside this zone makes a little bit more sense. So we have the Jurassic Aviary, kind of basic. We have the Asia style. Toxica, the European, another European. Then looks like we don't have any community creations yet. So let's see. I like the OG Jurassic Park one. Actually, that creation looks pretty cool too. We have a T-Rex, we have some dolphins. We have some like pterodactyls or something on the edge there. I did go ahead and fix the path because I thought it looked a little weird. So now that's all matched. We still need to place down a few more scenic blueprints here. Okay, that does look pretty cool. Well, I think this is still my favorite design. You know what? Maybe we'll match the other side and have this deal over here. And hopefully eventually we have like a cool tour or something around that zone. But for the rest of these... that looks kind of fancy. Hold on. So it was one thing that they did in the other games that I think was set up a little bit better. I don't know where the entry point to our park is. Or if this place even has an entry point yet.
If this site runs out of money, well, that would be a crisis in its own right.
Yes, it
Use
would.
the arrival point to open the park. Then we can get back to work.
Were you listening in on our conversation there, miss? Park is now open for business.
Attention personnel. Our client wants more species on site. This is a non-negotiable part of our contract, so do whatever needs to be done to make it happen. Lily, could you lend your guidance?
Oh, of course. Building a new aviary is step one, and it's crucial to get right. The proper environment will keep these animals happy enough to prevent an escape attempt. When the aviary is set up, then we can look into bringing more flying animals on site. The guests will love that, I'm sure.
Forgot, before the dinosaurs get angry, make sure we satisfy their needs. Sorry, too much needs, actually. Aaron. Okay. So now they should be good. They're thriving. Now, technically, we could add a nest in once we research that part. They also say research the large herbivore dig sites. I think if we go over to the other site that we were doing it at, that might actually complete immediately because we were working on that already. But she wants us to research the following aviary domes, construct 4 aviary domes, increase the genome of the Karihara. Ooh, so that'll be the aviary that we'll have to research. So we just need you and you. Start the task. All right, now if we head back over to the world map and head to, I think it was Montana. All right, so from here, control center, research. Ooh, it stopped because we left this park. Okay, so let's max this park out, 500k. This one's staying fairly profitable, so we don't really have to worry too much about that. So we need to increase our reputation with the security sector and increase the reputation with the entertainment sector. So that's very low for both, actually. So that'd be more missions for you. So it means in the hatchery, synthesize a dinosaur. I mean, that's 78. That's basically 100%. All scientists are busy, so we gotta wait. Right, so let's do full speed, wait for our scientists to get done. We'll be able to put some more dinosaurs in. Now, we also have 9 minutes to do this. We'll get a couple of these little guys. Surely they're like a friendly creature. They're not going to cause too many issues. All right, so we got that expedition center. Let's go see if we can find us a select the eggs. All right, so 2 skittish, and skittish. So we'll make you the male. The rest of them will just keep as female. That way it doesn't really pass on that long. Begin the incubation. It's only going to take 4 so that Cooper guy can work on it by himself for this other group. Alright, so skittish. Make you the male, and this one has no cool traits to pass on. But I don't know if they need a certain amount of male, so we'll make you a male also. Begin incubation, you. Get on it, doctor. We'll be able to introduce us a whole new dinosaur. This park's definitely going to be one of the more profitable ones so far. And then we'll work on the other ones. Two environmental issues, what? Wetlands. And ground fiber.
Getting the generator back up.
thought they were all happy. Why did he randomly get angry? You missing pasture. Oh, okay. So when we fixed the pasture issue, we messed something up earlier. All right, so you're happy. You're a little angry. Ground fiber, okay. So that, and then we'll do like some ground fiber over in this direction. Hopefully, we don't accidentally get rid of anything important. All right, perfect. Everybody's happy now. Let's unleash the monsters. At least via airlift. We might do that for one of the batches just to see what the difference is. That is right. It is time to conquer the world. God, they're picky. All right, maybe it'll just take them a minute. We have 8 of them. All right, so you, at least via airlift. Oh, so they completely changed it. So instead of having to have it so it's like set up to where you release them inside of a pin and then you move them around, you can now use a hatchery out in the middle of nowhere and have it released via airpin, and it'll put them inside the pin. Does that mean we even need a hatchery attached to any of the gates anymore? Like, I believe we should be able to have like raptor eggs in like this facility and just deposit them over here. So if that's the case, then we could just move our hatchery to like some remote spot like out in the middle of nowhere, and then just literally move things to where we want them. Missing water. You people just have little legs. The water is over to your left. They'll figure it out, surely. There we go, okay. Did. So one of them got water. Alright, see you. We won't have to do anything at all with. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for today. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe. Looks like we have a whole bunch of parks to start working towards. We lost our make a profit per minute issue, but you know what? That is fine. We'll replace it with a better contract for a person who's more likely to be working with us. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hope everyone has a good afternoon and morning.